Hi, this is Shane Ill. Welcome back to my channel. I was thinking today, and I was like, man, there are a lot of channels that make, monthly updates on Western doll news, but I've never seen a channel that updates about Chinese BJD news. And I mean, maybe that's a me problem, maybe I'm not looking hard enough, but I keep up with it. I have a lot of opinions on it. So I'm just going to kind of unscripted go through, talk about my thoughts with the news I've seen this month. And if people like it, I'll make it a regular thing. It's just going to be kind of a podcast style deal. But there's always so much going on with BJDs, and I have thoughts, and I want to talk about it. So I'm going to start off with the more major companies. This month, Comfort Free released Minty Season 3, which they released Minty Season 2, 2 or 3 months ago? Let me double check on that. Okay, no, I was really generous. Minty Season 2, it looks like shipped out around early October. So it's been about a month, and they already are releasing Season 3. People are calling it 2.5, I've seen some places, but it's all different sculpts aside from, the body. The hair is different, and the outfits are all different, and the face printing is all different. But I'm gonna be so real. I've been really not into Comfort Free since, I would say, Minty Series 1 was the last time I enjoyed anything they released. I feel like they've lost a lot of their charm, really. Their stuff in the beginning was kind of weird. It was a lot more street fashion-y, and they just definitely seemed like they were doing new stuff that other companies weren't really doing, and as they've gotten more popular, everything seems kind of, sanitized and really plain, and I don't know, I'm not vibing with it, and Minty Series 3, I'm not feeling super different about. So Series 3 is all based around fortune, which is a cool theme, but they're kind of boring to me. I'm not really clicking with them. The academic fortune doll, she's cute. She's just kind of plain. And I mean, it's not even really that her outfit is plain, it's pretty detailed. It's just the design, it's not giving me anything. If I looked at that, I would not say it had anything to do with academic fortune. And that's how I kind of feel about all the designs. The slacker fortune, she's probably my favorite from the line. She's cute. I guess I see, the symbolism of the Z's in the hair. She's sleepy, but again, it's not really giving anything for me. And yeah, I don't even think I really need to go through all of them, because that's how I feel about all of them. They just kind of, they underwhelm me. Penny's box, nothing new, but we do have confirmation that the Harpies are coming soon, so keep an eye out for that. I'm excited about that, but again, Penny's box has been kind of disappointing me lately too. I just haven't really clicked with, I would say, anything since the Don Juan year. Everything's just kind of been plain. Simon Toys, still working on Nizai Sweet Fantasy, but no major updates yet. So now I'm gonna get into the indie stuff, which there is a lot of, and I have a lot of opinions about it. First off, I want to talk about Whispers of the Past or Whispers of Yore. They are easily my favorite line since Nissa. I was just immediately grabbed by them, and they're not going to get made. There's just absolutely no way they're going to get made. Their crowdfunding is going until Christmas, and right now, I think it's been about 2 weeks since they started crowdfunding. Last I checked, they were at 6% of their goal. They were at 8% earlier this week, and it went down. And I'm sad about it. I really like them. I think they're really creative designs. I think they would have benefited a lot from doing a smaller scale, because the outfits are honestly pretty simple for the scale that they're at. And their goal is just absurd. Their goal is 200,000 yuan, which other crowdfunding I've seen of 1/6 scale dolls usually is around 50,000. So I'm not 100% sure where that number came from. If anybody knows, feel free to let me know, but I have kind of unanimously seen people just baffled by that number. But I'm disappointed. I'm sad about it. I was really excited about them, and I had been putting aside money for a while for them. And there's just no way. Hopefully, if you see this out there and you're interested in them, please give them money so they get made so that I can have them, because I really want them. But yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Next, Apocalyptic Prelude. I'm 50-50 on them. They're cute. Crowdfunding started last month around this time, and they've made a lot of changes to the designs during the crowdfunding period, which a lot of people are upset about. I think as crowdfunding is wrapping up, I would say pretty soon. I haven't checked. They're still releasing finalized prototypes. The finalized prototypes were not shown beforehand, and they are not significantly, but they've made a lot of stylistic changes during the crowdfunding, and I wouldn't say that's scammy, but I think a lot of people feel kind of taken advantage of and feel like they're not getting what they paid for. And if I had already paid money for something and they changed the design pretty significantly, I would also be kind of pissed off about it, so I get it. Next up, Aquatic Life. They are still going strong. They just recently put out an apology for their slow progress. They're visiting factories right now and just trying to figure out the perfect factory for them, but I'm really excited to see more progress from them. I like them a lot so far. Asymptomatic just started their sales period on the 9th, and they're cute. I don't think they're anything super special, in my opinion. I like the open eye faces. The closed eye faces look kind of, I don't want to say bad, but they're not the best quality. The outfits are cute. The designs overall are cute. They just look kind of, some of the parts just look kind of off to me. Like the hair on a lot of them, the transparent hair looks kind of cheap. The witch's hair looks kind of cheap and isn't painted super well. But they seem to be pretty popular, so I'm hopeful for them. I just don't really click with them. Maybe I'll get some, because I'm kind of 50-50 on them. I like the open eye faces, but they're not my favorite thing right now. Now we've got some that who knows if they'll even get made. Corner rice grain. They're interesting. They're really interesting designs. I'm hopeful for them. I'm excited to see more progress, but my 2 cents is do not put any stock into a indie BJD company until they have not just 3D sculpted, in-hand prototypes. Once they print out the body, you can start getting excited. Before that, they're not real. Don't even think about it. Dark Side of the Heart is starting to work on painted prototypes of the heads. I'm really excited about this one. I think they have really cool designs, really creative designs. I think it's kind of rough how normalized it is. I know that I don't think it's talked as much about in China, but there are a lot of really kind of rough ancient Egyptian themed designs coming out lately. I'm not a big fan of that. If I get them, I will not be getting her. If I do, I'll restyle her, because super happy to have more dark skinned dolls. Not very happy to have Orientalist dolls. I don't want that in my collection, and I wish that that wasn't such a normalized thing. Lately, I've been seeing a lot of them. There was one with the Cyclops dolls. There were some hanging card designs for Slacking Fish, which got canceled. It's a thing in Western dolls, too. There were just a couple of collector dolls that came out that were ancient Egyptian themed and not handled super well. Not super my place to talk about it any more than that, but not my favorite thing. Doesn't leave a very good taste in my mouth, but the rest of the dolls are really cute. They're really cool. Just a rough choice. Deep Sea Diner, I am super, super excited about. I really hope that they will be real. They haven't released any physical prototypes yet. They're still pretty early on. But they're really exciting and cool designs, and I'm really hopeful for them. I don't think I've ever seen a concept like this, and the combination of seafood, not even sea creatures, mostly seafood, and completely unrelated animals is really funny. Like, the oyster bunny is really funny, but they pull it off really well. The designs are super cohesive and cute, and the facial styling is really fun. So I'm really hopeful these get made and are successful, because I will buy them. I will be doing an all-in. Echo Bond is starting to release pretty much full prototypes. I have mixed opinions on them. I think they're over-designed. I think the designs are really busy. But I also kind of love them for that. They're giving scene. And in a very authentically seen way where they're kind of ugly. And I like that. So I think I'll probably be picking them up because they're ugly. And I hope they're successful. They're weird. There's way too much happening. A lot of it is nonsensical. A lot of the color schemes, I'm going to be so real, suck ass. And I love that. I'm obsessed with them. So yeah, I will be buying if these make it. EPets, my queen, my goat. I don't know why I said that. I think I'm getting sick. EPets Series 2 is coming soon. They're starting to show 3D sculpted prototypes. And we finally got a roster of all of the animals. They'll be doing a bichon. Dude, I think I have a fever. I don't know why I said that like that. They're going to have a bichon. They're going to have a snake. They're going to have a sea bunny. They're going to have a fox-wolf hybrid mix thing. I don't know. They're going to have a regular bunny. They're going to have a butterfly. I don't know why I said that like there was going to be more. There's not going to be more. There was a fennec fox in some of the concept art that I hope comes back as maybe a hanging card, and it looks like the hidden will be this bat. I'm excited for them. I trust EPets with my life. These designs look really good already. I will be going all in. I do not care. I'm so excited that they brought the snake from the Year of the Snake art back. She's gorgeous. I love you, EPets. I think I need to... There's more news, probably, but I feel like I need to stop there because I think I'm actually getting sick. I don't feel well. I'm starting to sound insane, and my head is warm, and there's snot coming out of me. I think I gotta stop. Thrones in my description. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm sorry that this video was weird. I got kind of weird there. I don't know. I think something's happening to me. Bye.